It doesn't take much to be a healer. That's one thing I've realized. It does not take much to be a healer. All it takes is the courage to be ourselves unapologetically. And right now, if we're hurting about something, we're hurting about something. And it's okay to cry about that. It's okay to be real. We grew up in a society that rewards, be strong, suck it up, all of this. It rewards it in every way. You work in your job, you're crying about something. They're like, oh yeah, it's okay, it'll get better. So you're gonna clock in or what? You know, so what we need to learn how to do is open up in a way that we can be detached from what others think about us. My greatness in any way at all, I knew it wouldn't even start until I stopped lying into myself about who I am to other people. And even on that note, at the end of this event, I'm going to speak about and come out about some things that I've never had publicly before. That's going to be towards the end, but we're going to get as authentic as possible here. I got a Wanda insight for y'all. I got something for y'all. So next Wanda insight, this is a good one. I know this is a good one. I was back there thinking to myself like, wow, this is going to be good. I can't wait to read this one. The next Wanda insight, there it is. Legacy is the number of lives you impact. Legacy is the number of lives you impact. Not how many people know about you, not how many people think you're great. How many lives do you impact? You know, when I first got into speaking, my original mindset, I want to be the best speaker in the world. I want to be the best speaker. I was like, what, 22, 23? And I've noticed that I did things called, who's heard of Toastmasters? Anybody heard of Toastmasters? Yeah, I was part of Toastmasters. I won in the Toastmasters, and I ended up winning the area championship in the state of Iowa. I got first place my first time around. I'm like, yes, I'm the best speaker. And I came across my first mentor. He's like, great talk. It was cool and everything, but whose life do you change? I'm like, well, he's like, you're speaking to impress judges. You're not speaking to change lives. Why would God give you a gift if you're just going to use it to compete with other speakers and you can use that same gift to heal others? So I'm going to ask y'all the same question. How many of you are using your God-given gifts for purposes that is more about you versus actually helping others? More about, I got to pay the bills. I got rent. I got things to do. It's a struggle. It's a grind right now. Because your purpose does not live in what you think is the best thing. Like, I think it's in your heart. It keeps popping back up. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do this. What I do is life coaching. And I get some people that says, yeah, I feel like I should be a life coach. I feel like I should be a life coach. I'm like, okay, cool. And so you do. But it's the ones that says, no, I got to do it. And a lot of us have within us the wherewithal to heal others, but we're distracted by the thing that we think is our purpose. I met a guy once at a Rotary Club. Who's sort of a Rotary Club? I was in a Rotary Club. And I'm sitting next to him, and I'm like, hi, I'm Alan Little. And he's like, oh, hey, I'm John, and I'm with such and such real estate and all of this, and started giving me the whole sales spiel. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, what do you really want to do? He's like, what? I'm like, what do you really want to do? Let's just rehearse. What do you really want to do? He's like, I always wanted to be a drummer on a David Letterman show. And I'm thinking to myself, why is this guy so gung-ho about something that is not really him? He really wants to be a drummer. Because when he said he wanted to be a drummer, his shoulders dropped. He got a little bit looser. He actually became my friend. Here's the thing that I've realized. My connection with other people is not in how much they open up to me. It's how much am I willing to open up to them. So much of our motivation nowadays is so focused on, you can do it by yourself, all on your own. Do it yourself, do it yourself. That's cool and all, but it leads to isolation, it leads to loneliness, because I've been there. What's the point of being the most motivated person in the world if you're lonely inside? Motivation is in community. It's in community. That's where the healing is.